Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a spring home refresh. We're going to be tackling some stuff around the house, cleaning inside, outside, and also going to be sharing a dinner recipe at the end of the video. Now, if you happen to watch my Instagram stories recently, then you know I did just recently post this cleaning video over on my cleaning channel, and then I took it down, re-uploaded it, and took it down again because I think I finally made the decision to just stick to posting on this channel for now. I tried to upload it to my cleaning channel this morning, and the video was performing probably the worst that any of my videos have ever performed, even when I first started my channel. And that just proved to me that after taking such a long break from my cleaning channel, I have just really hurt that channel, and it's going to take a lot to kind of bring it back. So I am going to stick to just posting on this channel. Sometimes I'm going to have DIYs, I'll have vlogs, homemaking content, get it all done, cleaning videos, just a little bit of everything, and I always appreciate your support so much. Thank you guys for being here through all of it, all the changes, everything. It means the world to me, and I hope you enjoy this video. Alright, so my husband and I are taking advantage of the beautiful weather today, and we're going to get this yard back in shape. So we had our kids were outside playing, and they had their friend over, so they had all their toys out, and those wooden spools, actually, my husband got off of a job. Actually, I think he got them from his shop. I don't know if he got them from the shop or from a job. I can't remember. But usually they just go in the garbage, so he ended up bringing them home because at the time we had a pool, and we were going to use those as tables around the pool, but then we ended up getting rid of the pool. So now the kids have made those into their like little playground. They've painted them, they play on them all the time, they race on top of them. It's really cool. So yeah, we got to put all that away, all the little trash, garbage that's everywhere. The dogs like chew up toys sometimes, and we got monster trucks, you know, just the typical yard mess that you get when you have a family. So we're going to get all this cleaned up, and my husband and I are actually both going, or he's going to mow and I'll start weed eating. And I almost got all of the weed eating done, and then we ran out of string. So there was like only like a little patch that we couldn't get to, so it's no big deal. We'll catch it next week. Okay, so I went ahead and recentered the couch. Now, the reason why the couch was all messed up and there's like big chunks of wood on the patio, that's because it rained all weekend and we wanted to grill out some ribs. So in order to do that, since it was raining, we had to move the couch out of the way, and then my husband pulled the smoker up underneath the patio. And then he also put the fan kind of blowing the smoke away from the house, which was nice, kind of helped it not smell like, I don't know, a wood fire in the house. I hate the smell of smoke. It's so bad. So anyway, he did that. So I got that hung back up, just kind of, you know, tidying up as normal. I'm going to go ahead and blow off the patio. And by the way, I highly recommend this blower. It's a Craftsman. It's battery operated, as you can see. It's so nice. It does a really great job, and it's so convenient to just grab it and go. Definitely recommend getting a battery-operated blower if you don't have one. And if you have like a sidewalk or driveway, stuff like that, you have to blow off often, this is a game changer for cleaning. Also, the other day, I actually used it inside of my truck as well, which is kind of random, but our shop vac finally just broke. I mean, it's done. So I didn't have anything to vacuum the truck out without bringing my house vacuum out, and it was just, I didn't want to do that, so anyway, I just took the blower to the inside of the truck, and it actually worked really well. I saw this on a Instagram reel once, and I was like, let me try this. It was so much faster to clean out the inside of the truck, just blowing it right out the door.
When I saw you walking down that hill, head high and shoulders back, watching you was such a thrill. All that
All right, so my husband's gonna mow and I'm gonna work on weed eating. Now, I know I've gotten a lot of comments on this because a lot of times y'all see me do the yard work and people are like, why isn't your husband doing the yard work? Well, he does do yard work sometimes, but a lot of times I beat him to it. Like, I'll just get it done because I actually don't mind doing yard work. Now, I'm not gonna lie, there's some times where I don't feel like doing it and then he'll do it, but overall, I prefer doing yard work over cleaning the inside of the house. And I truly think at the end of the day, it kind of boils down to the fact that it's not a repetitive chore. It's not something that you have to do every single day versus like the inside of the house. I'm always doing the dishes. I'm always mopping the floors. I'm always, wiping down tables. It's the same thing over and over again. When you do yard work, it's always just a little different. And, it's just nice to have like a change of scenery, So, and it looks so good. I mean, when you take a transformation from this to this, it really gives you that instant gratification when it comes to cleaning. I don't know. I've always enjoyed doing yard work.
I couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold it back. There I lay beneath the canopy.
Thankfully, the inside of the house was not too bad, so after we worked on doing the yard work, I went ahead and came in and did a quick tidy up. I'll sweep and mop and do all the, typical everyday chores that I was just complaining about. So yeah, the kitchen island is usually the catch-all, so I'm going to get the space cleaned off first. My husband actually got me those flowers for Valentine's Day. Aren't they beautiful? But I wanted to put them by the sink instead because I felt like there was just too much going on the kitchen island. So I put those over there, and then I'm just going to finish cleaning off the kitchen island, get things wiped down, work on loading up the dishwasher, cleaning up the kitchen. Like I said, all the normal, typical chores that you do every single day.
Don't need someone to save me, no, and don't come running to blame me. From miles away I can tell that something's off. The way you look and how you pause when you talk, I think I said enough. You said your love for me something brand new. You said this is something you would never do. Here we are in your car, let me see who you are, who you really are, yeah. Don't need you here to say you're sorry, 'cause if you're gonna leave me, then just do it. Don't take it slow, don't be gentle, no, I just gotta know. If you're gonna leave me, then just do it. Let's be honest for a second, yeah. You're being over your head, babe, 'cause there is no one other than me that can make you feel the way you feel when I hold you. I think I said enough. You said your love for me something brand new. You said this is something you would never do. Here we are in your car, let me see who you are, who you really are, yeah. Don't need you here to say you're sorry, 'cause if you're gonna leave me, then just do it. Don't take it
right, dishes are done, countertops are wiped off. I'm just gonna tidy up back here by the back door, throw all the shoes in this basket, and then start sweeping. We had leaves, dust, dirt, all the things all over the floor. So typically I would vacuum, but because there were so many big leaves all around because we had the back door and the front door open, I needed to sweep up a majority of the debris that was on the floor before I ruin my vacuum. I'm the worst. I run over everything with my vacuum. Do y'all do that too? Like you see a Lego and it's like bloop bloop. I don't know why I'm that way. It's like you could easily bend down and pick it up, but I feel like sometimes it's like, I don't know, it just makes you want to run it over. But then the problem is sometimes you underestimate how big something is when you run it over, and then it gets lodged up into the vacuum. And then you got to spend 20 minutes trying to unclog it. So it would have been so much faster if you just bend down and pick up whatever it is. So I'm doing better. But I know I'm not the only one, because I see it all the time on social media, on Instagram reels, where moms, they see a little Barbie shoe and they just run it over. I'm like, that's me. I do that too. But anyway, moving on, I'm mopping with my O-Cedar mop, and today I'm using a tiny bit of Tide in my mop water. So for the longest time, I stopped using Tide to clean the floors, and I just started using just Dawn, which Dawn works great, but I was on Walmart.com one day, and I saw that there was a really good discount on the Tide detergent, so I ended up ordering some. I don't like buying Tide. It's really overpriced in my opinion, and they don't sell a small enough box because I don't use it for my laundry. If I use Tide, it's strictly just for the floors. So yeah, I ended up buying it, and tell me why I purchased it, and then they substituted it for the huge box. So now I have this massive box of Tide that I'm probably never going to use. I literally use a tiny half a tablespoon in my mop bucket, so I have this whole box. I don't know. I don't use Tide on my clothes just because it makes me break out. I have very, very sensitive skin, and I have something that's called keratosis pilaris, which is the chicken skin. You can Google it. But I've actually, I wouldn't say it's cured, because I definitely have my moments where my skin's very sensitive, but I finally found products that work for me, and I refuse to change them because it's helped. I hardly have any bumps on my arms now. There's none on my legs. I get a couple on the sides, where my bra sits, where it rubs my skin, but that's pretty much it. And like I said, it was, in my opinion, due to a switch in the products I was using. I used to use a ton of scented laundry soaps, but now I just stick to Arm & Hammer, and I use Dove Sensitive Skin bar soap. I've been using that for years and years, and that's pretty much it. I'm very basic when it comes to my cleaning products. Well, I guess I shouldn't say cleaning products. I'm more so my laundry products that I use. Just anything that I put on my skin. I'm someone, I can't even spray perfume directly on my skin. If I ever use perfume, it's got to go on my clothes, or I will literally get a rash. The joys of having sensitive skin. And I'm so thankful, super duper thankful, that both of my kids took after my husband, because, I grew up with very sensitive, bumpy skin my whole life. It wasn't until I got older and I did research on it, on ways to help get rid of it. And why am I sharing all this? I have no idea. I'm just chatty Cathy today.
Yeah, I can read the signs. You need to get away. It's time we make a change. Oh, you know you'll always have me. Baby, I will always stay with you. So put your trust in me. We'll work it out, you'll see. If we get in a car and drive someplace far, yeah, we could go for a ride. The two of us, we don't have to stop. Baby, let's go for a ride. You and I, let us run away. We can go where we want. I'll have your bag if you'll have mine. You and I, just living off the edge. Only good times ahead. So let me put a smile upon your face. Maybe make your worries go away. So put your trust in me. We'll work it out, you'll see. If we get in a car and drive someplace far, yeah, we could go for a ride. You and I, let us run away. We can go where we want. I'll have your back if you have mine. You and I wanna leave everything behind. If you wanted to, promise you we will be alright. If it's you and I, you and I. You and I, let us run.
So I'm just finishing up cleaning my son's room, getting all his dirty clothes gathered up. The rooms were pretty bad. Yeah, you know, what can I say? We've been down for a whole week. We've all been sick. We've all had a cough, cold, and now we're on round 2. My daughter just ended up sick again. Oh, it sucks. So I'm trying to make sure all the bedding is clean. I'm going to do all my deep cleaning today. We're going to clean some doorknobs and the doors. We're wiping everything down. And I'm also going to open the doors and windows today and let some fresh air blow in, just to hopefully kill whatever the heck we got going on, because this girl is over it. But I will say, if I open up the windows and doors, I'm probably going to end up getting even more stuffy because of the pollen. So it's like, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like, I don't know what to do because if I go outside, I end up stuffy and like sneezing. And I also want to get some fresh air in the house, kind of just hopefully get whatever the heck's been floating around in here out. But I don't know. You know, I don't know what to do. But I'm just going to go with my gut and open up some windows and let some fresh air flow in. I would much rather have fresh air than stale air. So yeah, anyway, moving on though, I'm going to go ahead and get my clothesline up real fast. Now this is a retractable clothesline. However, I accidentally broke it, but it still works. So I just hook it over here on this side of the post. And then I'm going to get my daughter's blankets and sheets out of the dryer, and we're going to hang those out to air dry. Laundry always smells so good, especially blankets and sheets when they are air dried in like cool weather. I don't know what it is. Like in the summer, sometimes they'll get like stiff, but if it's like 70 in the 70s, oh my gosh, the laundry just smells and just feels so good when it's dried on the line.
I could sit around and wait all day.
So my clothesline is a little droopy, so I just had to like kind of make do. I'll have my husband tighten it up for me, but I'm not able to like tie it tight enough, so yeah, he'll fix it for me. But I just made it work. I just kind of clipped the blankets that were hanging too low up with some clothespins, and it'll work fine. And then moving back into the laundry room, started some more laundry. And by the way, that pink purplish light over there, that's actually from our pool. So I did a sponsorship with an LED pool light, and they're really awesome. It's magnetic, so I just stuck it to the side of the washing machine since we don't have a pool anymore. And it's really nice, especially at night. It lights up the whole laundry room, so it's pretty cool. But anyway, got the laundry going, and then I'm going to go ahead and open up all these windows.
Sometimes we act like a fool, not aware we're troublemakers. Sometimes we try to be cool, not being givers, only takers. Stop for a minute, stop and breathe for a minute. Don't get over your head, try to listen instead, won't you? Stop and breathe for a minute. Roll it over your head. Try to listen instead, won't you? Think for a minute. Who you wanna be for a minute. Don't get over your head. You're like everyone else, aren't you?
The last portion of this video is going to be vlog style cook with us. So we're going to be making homemade chicken Alfredo, and we're just going to kind of share vlog style and just, you know, the process of making it. My husband has been making this since we started dating, and it is, I say dating, we've been married for a long time, but like when we first started dating, what I'm saying, like since we got together for 13 years, and it's so good.
You always got to get the thongs out.
Alright, so first off, we're going to start by just cooking up some little chicken tenders, obviously just portion size to your family. And then he also has butter starting to melt down right there in that pot on the right-hand front side. So he's melting the butter because he's going to be adding the Parmesan cheese. And while he is getting all that going, I'm cooking the breadsticks. The easy part. I'm not a huge fan of cooking. I'm not really that, it's not that I can't cook. I can cook some things. He just cooks so much better, and he even agrees that he cooks better, so he actually likes to cook. It's like if he wants to have good, flavorful food, well, darling, it's not my strong suit. I'm good at a lot of things, but cooking is not one of them. Alright, so what he did was he melted butter, then he added some flour to the butter, and he's going to stir that together until it is all nice and smooth. And then he's going to add a full carton of heavy whipping cream to the butter and flour mixture, and then I'm going to just whisk that together while it heats up. You want to make sure that you're whisking it so that way it doesn't burn. So that's what I learned, because you could just sit there and whisk all day and nothing happens, but the point of the whisking and the constant stirring is to make sure that it doesn't burn at the bottom, and you just want to get that cream, butter, and flour heated up really well so that way when you add the Parmesan cheese, it all melts together. And I am really sorry about the dogs barking in the background. All of our neighbors have dogs, and they all just bark at each other all day long. That's all they do. Looking as a team.
Hey, you gonna cook the vegetables or?
How? You reading my mind? That's weird. Do you think it's weird that that happened?
Oh, this one, no. I just think we're one, darling. We are as one.
I wonder if it's like true that like you can actually read each other's minds.
Stir. Don't let it burn. These ain't good at all.
It's burning. Okay, now I know why y'all are giggling. I think that's enough. Caden's inside of the basket.
Just keep stirring. Just keep stirring, and whenever we start to feel some heat,
It's hot.
put your finger in it.
Well, no, I would not do that.
That's how you know it's hot enough.
Okay, let's put your finger. It's getting thicker.
We're probably gonna have to add some milk to it.
I have more.
No, I think it's gonna end up being too thick. We'll have to add a little bit of milk to it.
They're in the oven, but I haven't. How much? Oh my gosh. No bleach flour?
If it doesn't taste good, it's because of the flour, though.
Shut up.
It's because there's no bleach in it.
That makes no sense. I wonder what that means. Let me Google that. Let's Google it. I'm not sure. It's worth a Google. What does unbleached flour mean? Yeah, okay. So unbleached flour is naturally aged over milling, during which time it slowly oxidizes and whitens. Bleached flour, on the other hand, uses chemical treatments to manually speed up its process. Both can be used interchangeably in baking, so why should you choose one over the other?
You get a velvety rich sauce, just like so. And then you taste it.
Is it yummy?
It is yummy, but it needs garlic and some pepper. dash of salt. Needs a dash of salt. Taste it?
Sure. I would love to.
Just take a finger and just...
What? Oh, it's so good.
You like it?
Yeah.
Add more cheese or...
No, I like it. It's going to thicken as it sits too. Not yet. Gonna put the milk and stuff away?
Yeah.
It's a good workout?
No. It can be. But I think it's also a headache committer.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like for me, jump on a trampoline like
I know. Jump. Oh, did you, baby? Mom, oh no, side to side.
It says that jumping on a trampoline for 10 minutes is
They're not jumping in the sink. They're two level ones, not level ones.
equivalent to...
Jogging for 30 minutes. Wait, hold on. No, it's not safe. It's not safe. No, leave the wall. I was not here. No, get off. It's mine. Stop. It's my car. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine.
A little bit of butter. A little bit of Parmesan cheese. You made a lot of noodles. You made a lot of noodles.
well, it's a lot of sauce, and usually you save leftovers. I don't know. It didn't look like that many noodles when I originally put it in there. All these are done. I forgot to tell you. Holy crap!
Did you burn them?
I did. Yeah. For who? Baby, no, that's way too much.
No way.
Yeah, like half of that, less than half.
There's no way.
Yeah. High protein, less carbs. Alright, so I'm just chopping up the chicken while my husband works on getting the noodles and Alfredo sauce together. And then we're just going to get all the plates ready so we can eat. And that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching and hanging out with us today while we tackled stuff around the house. Hopefully it gave you some motivation to do the same. And real quick, if you happen to see my Instagram stories where I talked about uploading this video to my cleaning channel, taking it down and re-uploading it, if you happen to see this video twice, thank you for watching it again. I'll definitely explain a little bit more in detail maybe in an upcoming vlog why I made the decision I did to just go ahead and stick to the one channel. But either way, I appreciate you watching so much. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all!